Now let's get a fresh perspective on all this. Joining me live from Abuja is the President of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, Professor Biodun Ogunyemi. Thanks a lot for joining us on the news at 10.
Thank you for having me. Good evening.
Good evening. Let's just start by clearing up something. Did you actually walk out of those negotiations with the Minister of Labour yesterday? Because there was a bit of controversy about whether you did or you didn't. So let's hear from you.
No, we didn't walk out. We had a full meeting, and the meeting was properly adjourned. What happened was that when we were leaving that meeting, we told the Honourable Minister that we had not seen anything concrete that they had put on the table, and that because of that, nothing had changed. So when we got outside, because we didn't have any new thing to tell the journalists, we had to leave.
Okay, that was one of the questions that the press asked because they were not addressed. But just let's look forward to what is on the table. Is there nothing in the talks today that can pacify ASUU at the moment? Nothing at all?
It's not about pacification. It is about concrete demands. In September 2017, a memorandum of action was signed. The essence of a memorandum of action is that for every item, there is a timeline. There are 4 outstanding issues. The issue of revitalization. Government is owing 1.1 trillion that we need to transform our universities and reposition them for reckoning and global competition. The issue of end academic allowances. The report of the forensic audit is out, and what was in the MOA was that government will pay the balance once the audit was carried out. The audit has been carried out, and the report has been turned in. On the third issue, which is the shortfall, we have submitted the list of universities that are having shortfalls, and the government has taken it from us. The list is with them. We expect them to tell us when they are going to release the areas of shortfall that they owe our people. The last issue, the issue of state universities, we have presented issues surrounding the way governors manage their universities and the issue of proliferation of universities. The government promised to establish a platform. That platform is yet to emerge. So we keep telling them that all we have been having in the last 6 weeks were promises. And that was why we were worried last week when the Honourable Minister of Labour and Employment went to the public to say we will conclude discussion yesterday. So we are disappointed because as at yesterday, there was nothing concrete on the table.
Okay, but the minister did say that...
it's not about pacification, it's about implementation.
He did say that some of the grievances will be addressed. Just looking at it in terms of prioritizing, because sometimes a wish list, you might not get all you want. We don't know what you will get. But what is the top, maybe what's the first demand for you that, would enable you to go to work if that is sorted?
Well, all the 4 areas are important, but what we have told government is that if government cannot give 1.1 trillion that we need to transform our universities, government can tell us there are 5 tranches involved. Are they going to release 2 tranches? Are they going to release 3 tranches? And the government said they will look into what number of tranches they could release. So we are waiting for the outcome of that. When they do that, we will know that the issue of revitalization has been addressed. The total amount owed for end academic allowances has been calculated. We have it on the table now. Government will have to tell us how they are going to pay, what they can pay now. Government has not come out concretely to say, this is what we can pay for revitalization out of 5 tranches. For the end academic allowances, this is what we can pay out of the total balance that has been calculated by government committee. So, and for issue of shortfall, the total amount is there with them. Government has to pay our members who are owed areas of their salaries. And for the state universities, it's about establishing a platform so that we can interface with state governors and tell them what they are doing wrongly in the management of state universities.
All right. I know President of ASUU, Professor Biodun Ogunyemi. Thanks a lot for clearing that up for us on the news at 10 tonight.